Hello, it's Dr. Michael Arnhem here again, and this time I want to talk to you about the book of Ruth, which in a way is the flip side of the book of Jonah, which I have discussed in another video. Now, the book of Ruth is about a mother-in-law, Naomi, and her two daughters-in-law, Ruth and Orpah. The story is that Naomi and her husband, Elimelech, who were, of course, Jewish, had left the land of Israel to go to the neighboring land of Moab, where her two sons married two Moabite women. But while they were in the land of Moab, the menfolk all died. Naomi's husband, Elimelech, died, and her two sons also died, leaving her with these two daughters-in-law who were widowed. But Naomi decided that she would now return to her native land, Judah, and in fact the city of Bethlehem. Orpah and Ruth followed her, but Naomi stopped them, and she said, look, there's no point in your coming to my land. You belong in the land of Moab. You are Moabites. Why don't you just go back and remarry Moabite men? And Orpah did so. But Ruth decided that she would stick by Naomi. There is one of the most beautiful passages in the Bible, I believe, just there. Naomi said, look, your sister-in-law has returned to her people in Moab. Why don't you do the same? But Ruth says, no. These are the exact words she uses, do not entreat me to leave you, to return from following you, for wherever you go, I will go, and wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die, and there will I be buried. So may the Lord do to me, and so may he continue, if anything but death separate me and you. And so Ruth does indeed follow Naomi back to Bethlehem. And there, of course, Naomi has family, her husband's family, and there's a bit of romance, and Ruth eventually marries a kinsman, a relation of her late husband, a man called Boaz, or Boaz in English, B-O-A-S, or B-O-A-Z rather, B-O-A-Z, B-O-A-Z, Boaz. She marries Boaz, who is a wealthy farmer in the Bethlehem area. And we are told that, in fact, the great-grandson of Ruth and Boaz is King David. King David is the great-grandson of Ruth, who was actually a Moabitess. Is the story true? Very probably. Unlike the book of Jonah, which is a parable, this book does seem to be historical and very interesting in regard to conversion. And that's really why I'm discussing it with you now, because that's what it's about. Ruth actually converts to Judaism. And how does she do that? She does that by becoming Jewish in every respect possible. Notice, wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people, and this is the crucial bit, your people shall be my people, and your God, my God. It's the essence of a communal religion, that you belong to the religion by virtue of your membership of the community, the society, the nation. Now, Ruth was not of the community of Judah or Israel. She wasn't originally. But this is how she becomes a member of the community. She immerses herself fully in the life of Bethlehem, and that means she also takes on the religion. She doesn't only become a member of the society, the community, the Jewish people, but because of that, she automatically adopts the Jewish religion. That's the basis of a communal religion, as I mentioned in my talk on Jonah. Now, this type of conversion, or any type of conversion, is extremely unusual in the ancient world. Conversion didn't usually happen. The only way it normally happened was by conquest. If one people was conquered by another, then yes, the conquered nation would be absorbed into the conqueror, to the conqueror nation, and would also have to accept the religion of the conquerors. That is the way conversion happened in the ancient world, because otherwise you took it for granted that every nation had its own religion and its own god or gods. So, by virtue of your membership in a particular society, community, or nation, you also adopted the religion of that community, hence communal religion. Very different from a creed religion like Christianity or Islam, where the basis of the religion is belief, a particular set of beliefs, sometimes, as in the case of Christianity, very complex and different from one denomination to another, and completely separate from your nationality. Whereas with a communal religion, your religion and your community are one. And that is what this book is all about. And how King David is actually descended from a convert. And of course, the house of David ruled over Israel and Judah for some time thereafter. It was the royal house of David.